Buenos dias everyone, this is Irv Spanish and this is a tutorial on how to create item quests inside of MinecraftEdu, specifically with this NPC mod. So the first thing you're going to need is obviously you're going to need to go ahead and have the NPC mod on MinecraftEdu. Super easy to install. You can see one of my previous videos on where to go ahead and find that, but it's for free. And once you go ahead and do that, you can go ahead and have your NPCs, which I have my NPC right here. His name is Hernan. And Hernan has a quest already built into him. I'm going to show you from scratch on how to go ahead and do that, but I wanted to show you first the final product so you have an idea about why you would go through this process. So you can do this with any NPC that you create, and I'm going to show you how to simply create the NPC and then go ahead and start putting some dialogue with him. He refuses to look at me. There he is. There he is. So first of all, to start the quest on any NPC that's been already created, all you do is right-click on them, and you see Hernan already has a quest built into him. He says, "Por favor, ayúdame a encontrar mi casco. Estoy muy triste." He says, "Please help me find my helmet. I'm very sad." And I have two choices down here. I have, "Sí, yo te puedo ayudar," or "No te puedo ayudar." Yes, I can help you, or no, I can't help you. I'm just going to click no, I can't help you, so you can just see that the NPC is actually going to have a reaction to that too. So I'm going to click it, and he said, bueno, gracias. Well, thanks. Okay, and then that's the end of that. So if your player didn't want to go ahead and do this quest, they wouldn't have to. They would have an ability to be able to get out. So let me right-click him again, and let's say, yes, I'm going to help him. Sí, yo te puedo ayudar. I'm going to click it. Ooh, and now it's a couple of things just happened. First of all, he reacted and he said, "Muchas gracias por tu ayuda." Thanks a lot for your help. And then he says, "La última vez que vi mi casco estaba cerca del mar." The last time that I saw my helmet, it was close to the sea. Just for the example of trying to give a clue to the player about where the helmet might be at. There's a good opportunity to go ahead and do that. And I'll show you how to do that in just a sec. But another thing just happened, and I'm going to go ahead and press, escape here and see if I find it under my, but anyway, it's okay. If I was playing in survival mode, under my quest lines, this new quest would come up. It basically would say, "Find Hernan's helmet," or it would say in español, "Encuentra el casco de Hernan." Okay, so now I'm in the middle of trying to find this quest or trying to find this item. And maybe I would lay out clues about where to go ahead and find certain things, and so on and so forth, depending upon how you would want to build this quest. Just for our purposes, though, I put the helmet in here. And it's the soldier's helmet. I'm going to put it in my inventory here. And over here on the left-hand side, if you can see, it says, "Encuentra el casco de Hernan." The quest is complete now. I have it in my hand now. I have just completed the quest. So in order to go ahead and get my reward, though, I'm going to come back to Hernan, and I'm going to right-click him. And now here's my quest complete screen, and he says, "Encuentra el casco de Hernan" was the name of the quest. "Muchas gracias por su ayuda." Thanks a lot for your help. Okay, and I'm going to click complete. Okay, and now magically in my hands a bunch of golden coins appeared. Okay, in my inventory down here at the bottom, these 64 gold coins appeared where the helmet used to be at. Hernan now has that helmet. I don't have it anymore in my inventory, and he gave me these 64 gold coins. Thanks, Hernan. And so anyway, if I actually click on Hernan one more time, if I right-click on him, he actually says right here, oh no, it just starts over now. Again, it says, "Por favor, ayúdame a encontrar mi casco." It starts the quest all over because I put a repeatable quest. So he'll go ahead and continue to do that over and over because I set it up that way. So cool. So how do I go about actually creating this NPC and then creating this thing called an item quest, which just means go find a specific item. The first thing I need, which I have in my hand, is an NPC wand. And all you do is go in your inventory in creative mode, and you can either find it two different ways. You can go under the second menu here, which will be a unique menu for custom NPCs will appear, these three new things here. And under this little wooden hoe, the NPC wand just looks like a little wooden hoe. Now, if I wanted to create a female character, as you've seen in a previous video, I would have to go to this mob cloner to create a female character or other types of characters. Skeletons, dragons, you can create all kinds of cool things with the mob cloner. For this video, just because this video is going to be long anyway, I'm just going to click my NPC wand and just create a male character. A Steve, okay? Just a basic regular Steve. I'm going to put him over here, and I'm just going to right click on the ground. automatically Christine is created. A male Christine, but it's fine. I'm going to go ahead and rename Christine to somebody they haven't named yet. Eduardo. No, I did Eduardo earlier. I'm going to go ahead and go with Francisco. Okay, so Francisco is going to be the name of my character. I'm going to select a type of character texture, which basically will give Francisco a unique look. I'm going to make him this guard, okay? And so you can choose many different types of textures here, and all you do is click select over here on the initial display screen. You can change all kinds of other things, but for this video, we're just focusing on creating the global quest and then creating some dialogue. So the first thing we're going to go ahead and do is go scroll all the way over here. These are my different tabs here. There's a tab called Global. So I'm going to click Global, and I'm going to go down to something called Quests. And so this will initially start off the creation of the quest process. Okay, so I'm going to click Quests, and I've already created some quests here for my different NPCs. You will not have any of these. You'll just have to click Add here. And so I'm going to click Add, and this word New should appear. So I'm just going to click on the word New, and I'm going to change it here. Okay. So as you see, I've changed a bunch of my quests to call them quest lines. So I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to call it Francisco's, can you spell here? Quest lines. Cool. And you can name it whatever you want. Francisco quest number 1. If you have multiple quests with Francisco, whatever you want to go ahead and do. This is just for my example here. Now I have Francisco's quest line, so I make sure I select it. Okay. To be able to move on to the next screen, it's kind of weird. I'm going to see the word over here, quests. I'm just going to click the word quest, and it's going to change it into categories. Now, what categories are basically, if you want to think of it as different, these are the sub-quests below there. So I'm just going to click it again and press Add. And now New appears again, so I'm going to click the New. And then now it gives me some different choices as far as what to go ahead and do. So I'm going to go ahead and put right here, I'm just going to name it again, Francisco's, oh actually I'm going to probably give it a name of the specific item he's going to be looking for. Francisco's axe. Okay, he's going to be just looking for a diamond axe, let's say that. Francisco's diamond axe. And then on completed text right here, I'm going to change that. I'm going to change that to once my quest is completed, what does it actually say? Okay. So let's click edit here on completed text, and now a dialog box appears here that I can go ahead and complete, basically just type in any kind of text once the quest is completed. So I'm just going to say something like, I can't believe you found my axe. Thanks so much. Okay. Quest log text basically means like once you accept the quest, what is it going to say on the screen? Okay. And I'm going to say find Francisco's axe. Easy enough. So that'll say, that's going to be in the quest log text. So if they're ever going back and they're like, I wonder what quest I still have to complete, one of them will say, find Francisco's axe. So simple enough. Okay. We can, on this screen already, do something else besides completing the text and quest log text. We can give the player a reward for finding an item and bringing it back. So the reward, I'm going to click edit on the reward. And now I would have to have the item that I'm going to give as a reward in my inventory. So I just happen to have these 64 gold coins that I just got from the other guy. So I'm going to put those 64 gold coins in any of these 9 boxes. It doesn't matter which one. You can, even if you want, put them like this and separate them actually into there. So that would be 9 coins instead of all of those. So it doesn't matter which one of these. So you can give multiple rewards in there. The other thing you can do is change how much experience points the player receives. So let's say they're going to get 1,000 experience points for doing that. It's one of those things in Minecraft that you can use as far as experience points to be able to go ahead and create cooler things, enchant items. So for right now, I'm just going to give them 1,000 experience points, and you can do 0 if you want or whatever you want. If you don't even want to choose an item, you can just press random item here and just click yes, and it'll just choose a random item for them. But I'm going to give them some gold coins here. I'm going to press back. Now I've completed the text, the quest log text, the reward. Okay. This right here says type. And it basically, what this means is like, what kind of quest is this? And like I just told you, we're going to do an item quest right now. I will do further videos on different other types of quests. There's a dialogue quest, basically talking to somebody and it'll complete a quest. There's also a kill quest. If you have a monster, they can go out and kill the monster and then fulfill the quest. They can go to a specific location and then also receive, complete the quest. That's called the location quest. We're just going to go ahead and go with item for right now. Now you have to have that item again in your inventory. I don't have a diamond axe right now with me, so if you don't have the item, all you do is close this out. You don't have to save anything, it's already saved. So I'm just going to close this out. I'm going to press E for my inventory and I'm going to find myself a diamond axe. So let's get the diamond axe, put it here, and now click back on my guy, right click on him, go back to global, go back to quests. This is Francisco's quest lines. I'm going to click quest here, find Francisco's diamond axe, I'm sorry. And then down here where it says type item, I'm going to edit that item. You can place the item in any of these three boxes here. I'm just going to place it in the top one. But you can place basically multiple items if you want to have the player find these three items or whatever it might be. Does the NPC take the items? I'm saying yes. So they're going to take the item and then give me a reward for it. Okay? You don't have to have that. You can press that to no. Okay? So I'm just going to press back here. And now we've changed the type. Now it's item. And we've edited the item. Right here it says, should this thing be repeatable? So in other words, can the player come back and repeat the quest? I'm just going to leave it at no here. Who completes the NPC quest right here? Francisco's doing it. I don't even touch the advanced right now. Okay? So now you've created a quest, which is awesome. But we need to still create basically all of the dialogue that's going to go within this quest itself. So I'm going to go ahead, again, I don't have to press save or anything. I'm going to click again on global. So click back on global yourselves. And then now I'm going to click on dialogues. And I'm going to create a set of dialogues that goes with Francisco's quest. So the first thing I'm going to do is click global. And you see I've written all kinds of other things here. Yours probably doesn't have anything here. You're just going to press add. And of course new comes up. I'm going to change new to Francisco's dialogues. And then I'm just going to choose it. And to be able to go ahead and put in some dialogues for Francisco's dialogue, I'm going to click dialogues here. And now I have to create some categories. Now I'm going to give you some advice here, just the way that I've learned it, is we're going to create 4 basic categories. We're going to create 3 and then one last one at the end. So if you want to follow this set procedure and then try your own, it probably will be helpful. Because this is finding an item, I have 4 basic dialogues. The first one is called help. So I want the NPC to ask for help finding this item. So I actually just call it help. Okay, and that will help me remember what it actually is. Under dialogue text is what the NPC will say. They're going to ask for help here. Can you please help me find my axe? Diamond axe, let's say, so it's more specific. Question mark. Close it. So that's under dialogue text edit. And I put in the help request. Okay? I'm not going to mess with availability just yet, but we're going to come back to this in just a bit and talk about what availability is, especially relating to after the quest. So anyway, faction options, we're not going to mess with that, okay, for right now. And dialogue options, we can actually, let's not even mess with this yet, though dialogue options are basically what is the player able to say back. So usually I have a dialogue option right here. Yes, I'll help you. And I'm just going to press done with this. And I'm going to show you how to change this so it's all connected together. And dialogue option, oops. Yeah, okay, dialogue option 1 is yes, I'll help you. Dialogue option number 2 is no, I can't help you right now. Cool. So I've put those in. I didn't have to do that at this point in time. Okay. The other thing that I'm going to go ahead and do is I need to go ahead and, because I put a yes and a no right here, I'm going to actually create a yes and no responses. So the NPC has a response when you say yes. So let's click dialog text edit here and let's give the NPC a response. Thanks so much for helping me find my axe. I'm going to press close. Availability, we're going to change that later on. We're not going to mess with it right now. And we don't need anything here. Oh, what we need to go ahead and do is select the quest. Now, because we said yes, let's connect the actual quest to the yes. So Francisco's quest line will come up on yours. I'm going to press select. Francisco's diamond axe, now we say, hey, when you say yes, now I want it to connect to Francisco's diamond axe quest. And I press select. Now it's right here. Francisco's diamond axe, boom, it's all set up. But what if the player said no? Well, the NPC would have a reaction also. I'm going to press add. I'm going to type in no for the new one here. And when the NPC, what should the NPC do when this happens? They should be able to respond to this. So they say, oh, that's too bad. Maybe later you can help me. And I'm going to press close. So that's what the NPC will say when this occurs here. Okay. There's no quest to select or anything else there. Okay. So then let's go ahead and go back to help. Okay. And we're going to start connecting these things all together. So I'm going to click back on the help. And down here where it says dialog options, I'm going to press edit. And edit choice number 1 says, yes, I'll help you. Well, let's select this. It says option type right here. It says disabled. Right now it doesn't work. So I got to choose something called dialog because I want it to connect to when the computer or the NPC has an ability to be able to respond. So basically I'm going to connect it to yes. So I say select. I find Francisco's dialogues. Press select. Here's one that says yes because that's what just happened. And now it's connected. When you say yes, I'll help you, Francisco's going to be like, yeah, thanks a lot. And your quest will be connected to it. 2, I'm going to press done. But what about, I'm going to press edit again here. And number 2 was, no, I can't help you right now. It's disabled right now. So let's go ahead and choose again dialog. Select dialog. Let's go Francisco's again. And press no. Okay, because this time it's going to collect a no where he says, maybe sometime later you're going to be able to help me. Press no. And so now under dialog options, there's yes, I'll help you, and no, I can't help you right now, which is good. You have 2 different options as the player. Cool. So there's only one more thing we're going to go ahead and create here to finish this up and then go ahead and then do a couple things on advanced. So under global, we need to add one more dialog category, and it's called, I'm going to click add, and I'm going to change new to after quest. Because once the quest is done, the NPC will have the ability to be able to tell you something, you know. In this case, I'm going to talk about what, like give it a thank you, like thanks so much for helping me find my axe. I'm so happy. Yay. And then press close. Oh, and I'm also going to talk about, here are a few coins for your troubles. So I could talk about the reward also in that. And press close. So that's the after quest. So in order for all this to kind of get rolling and moving, okay, one of the things that I'm going to do for after quest is make sure that it doesn't come up until after they've asked for help, okay, till this whole thing has started, because otherwise the computer doesn't know which one of these dialogues to pick, you know, to go first. So under availability options, we haven't touched this yet, so I'm going to click edit under availability options. And up here where it says select dialog, I'm going to click that. And these things are all, there's 4 different choices or 4 options here. Where it says always, I'm going to change it to after. And the reason why I'm going to change it to after is because I don't want after quest to come on until after the computer has had an opportunity to be able to, the NPC has an opportunity to ask for help. So I'm going to click Francisco's dialogues again. And I'm going to click help. because I want the NPC to be able to ask for help before this whole, after quest line comes up. So I pressed after help, I'm going to press done, and I'm going to press done again down here. And now the after quest, the dialogue that comes up here, will only appear after they've asked for help. So I'm basically almost done. There's 2 more things to do, and then we'll check it out and see if it actually works. I'm going to come back here under the tabs under Advanced. And I got to select 2 dialogues to make sure that the NPC goes ahead and says them. The first dialogue, a heading of dialogues, is the help one. So I'm going to click that here. All I did is click under 0, select option, Francisco's dialogue, and he's going to ask for help. That's the first thing, under 0. Under the number 1, I can select that option, Francisco's dialogue, and then this is the after quest dialogue. I'll press select that. The yes and no are already included as part of the help, so I don't have to put them in here. Okay? So I should just be able to close, and we're about to check out and see if all this was worth it. I'm going to close it up. Now, I'm going to back up a little bit here. I'm inside of this chest. Hold on, I'm going to get a diamond axe so I can go ahead and complete the quest here. Let's throw it into the chest so I don't have it on me. And let's go up to him and just right click him. Francisco, hey Francisco, right click. It says, can you please help me find my diamond axe? And I can say yes, I'll help you, or no, I can't. Let's see if no, I can't, what happens. No, I can't help you right now. Oh, that's too bad. Maybe later you can help me. Boom, that's done. Now I can right click him again. Can you please help me find my diamond axe? Yes, I'll help you. Down over here, you can see it says new quest, Francisco's diamond axe came up. Now it's in my quest line. It says, thanks for helping me find my axe. Now right here, I probably could have said something like a clue as far as like, hey, the last time I saw it was blah, 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 or this one guy took it from me, or whatever you decide to create here. So this was just for the example. So now I'm on the quest. I'm looking around for his diamond axe. Oh, it just happens to be in here. I'm going to put it in my inventory. As soon as I do, and down here it says, quest complete, Francisco's diamond axe. I have just found it. Actually, I think as soon as I opened that chest, it was complete. It knew that I had just done it. I'm going to right click him. And he says, oh, Francisco's diamond axe. I can't believe you found my axe. Thanks so much. I'm going to press complete. And down here at the bottom, I'm not sure if you saw down here, my golden coins just went up from 55 to 64. So I got those 9 coins thrown into my inventory. And you'll notice I don't have the diamond axe anymore. Francisco's got it again. If I right click him, yep, he just starts over again. He says, can you please help me find my diamond axe? And the quest has started over again. Now that was pretty weird because I think we chose, let's go back and see that. I think we chose for it not to go ahead and let's just choose that. I think we chose for him not to repeatable. It says no, but it's actually yes. It's actually repeatable. So it's kind of weird. That's a little bit strange. But basically there's the whole entire quest line. What can you do with this? Oh, so many cool things, especially in Espanol, just like you saw on my example over here with my guy Hernan. I also have some examples with Maria over here that I have her having me find her cell phone. She says, oh, muchas gracias por su ayuda. Yes, thank you for your help. You're a hero. Thank you. Hasta luego. Being able to find different types of items and keep the players engaged and put it all into the second language. So anyway, that's all I've got for now. If you have any questions, oh, by the way, I've included a Google Doc that you're able to access here in the description of the YouTube, of this YouTube video. Just click on it, copy it, put it into your own resources, and then it has a step-by-step process. When I did this, it was very intimidating, but now that hopefully you have a step-by-step video and some instructions that go step-by-step, it'll make it a lot easier for you. Have any questions, send me an email, glennervin@gmail.com. Adios, hasta la vista.